Hi everybody. I've been doing yoga with Ian for about 3 years now, I think, and it's just provided me with so much grounding, clarity, and peace within my life. Would highly recommend all of his classes. Absolutely amazing. Enjoy your day, everybody. Bye.
Namaste. Good morning. I'm Ian Karyaga from Guru Yoga, and we have Sam today that is helping out for our beginners restorative practice. So remember to go at your own pace. Don't feel that you need to get into every posture, but get into every posture with modifications if you have any health issues, injuries that you're dealing with. And remember to just be yourself. So have all your props ready, whether it be a strap, block, bolster, or even a pillow. Whatever you can find, use it. It's great to have and not need and not have. So let's begin. We'll sit upright in any fashion you'd like, whether cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, and with the palms facing up. I want you to draw the eyes to shut. So this glorious morning or this glorious day or night, wherever you are in the world, I want you to just take that external awareness, observe it for a moment of what you saw with your eyes a couple seconds ago, and then slowly drift that off until the focus is primarily on your breath. So as the inhales and exhales begin to develop into deeper inhales and exhales, I want you to slow that breath down. Now we check back into the physical body, grounding through the tailbone, mula bandha, pelvic floor engaged. You're going to start to lift the spine, and also engaging your uddiyana bandha, this natural lock or corset that supports the organs and the spine, relaxing the shoulders and lifting the chin slightly, enabling you to just look in between the eyebrows without tension, without curling or scrunching the face, nice and light. And then the fingers start to connect from the thumb and index, Kubera Mudra, the creation, the manifestation, hand gesture. And as your breath continues to flow, almost effortlessly between one inhale and the next exhale, relax the bottom half of your body. And then relax the upper half of your body. Relax the front of your body. And then relax the back of your body. So every part of your physical being should be relaxed, which will allow you to focus and send your energy inwards. So with this practice today, I want you to, every time that you focus on something physical, I want you to come back to closing the eyes, whatever posture you may be in, and then revert back to your breathing. This will bring focus, concentration back to what is normal, what is usual, right? Your breath happens, whether you're awake or asleep, whether you're conscious or unconscious. It still continues. It's that direct connection to the universe, to this existence, so that you may focus purely on the unity between yourself and this reality. That's the term and word yoga. So relaxing now through the breath. Begin to take your hands forward, extending the arms, shoulders away from the ears. Right? Chest up nice and high, breathing in, and then out again. Feel the back of the neck lengthening, so you're going to have a little bit of a tuck in of the chin. As you continue to ground through the hips, inhaling, and then emptying. Now taking your right hand to the right knee, left arm is going to continue to extend forward. Whether a slight twist begins to happen or not, I want you to bring your chest closer towards the front of your mat. Here we want to lengthen the spine rather than try to ground it into the earth, creating space between the vertebrae, which will allow the nerves that run through the spinal cord to work better, more efficiently. Breathing in, and then slowly switching sides, exhale. Right arm extends, left hand onto left knee. And then the shoulders pull away from the face. A deep breath in. And a long, relaxing exhale. Coming back to center, take an inhale. Lifting the shoulders and a long breath out through the nose, dropping the shoulders. Now we twist. So we're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, chest up nice and high. We're going to lift the spine up on the inhale, fingertips behind you on the floor. You can get them as close as you can towards your tailbone so that you're utilizing your arm like a stake. So as you breathe in, lift, and then start to turn using your core and spine while you exhale. The legs relaxed, the face relaxed, everything relaxed. Inhale again. Turn a little bit more as you look over the right shoulder. Exhale. Coming back to center, we switch sides. Right hand out to the outside of the left leg, fingertips on the floor behind you, chest rises, take a breath in. And turning, exhale. Feel the belly expand as you inhale, and then draw back to center in its normal position as you exhale. Inhale one more time, and then coming back to center, full breath out. Your drishti here, the gaze in between the eyebrows, slight lift of the chin, unclenching of the jaw. Just observe the capacity of air that you're taking into the lungs. It should have greatened, enhanced somewhat for the lungs. And then slowly bring the hands to your heart space. So your intention is to have no intention, which could be considered an intention. So not thinking you have to be somewhere or do something. Just experience and involve yourself in this practice. That's all that's necessary for you to do yoga. To experience it is to involve yourself in it. And then slowly coming forward onto the knees and hands. Hands shoulder width apart, knees same distance. Rotate the biceps towards the front of your mat. Arch the lower back, chin to the sky. Take a breath in. Into this cat-cow position, round in the upper back, chin to chest, exhale. We'll go again. Shoulders away from the ears. Big inhale. Pressing away from the earth, exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And then rounding, exhale. I'm going to slowly come forward. Bring the chin to the floor, right? Hips above the knees, chest on the ground. If you have any shoulder issues, the arm's going to go wide and you're going to bring your knees back a little bit further. So as you extend the arms, let the chin extend. And continue to breathe. So now we're stretching the front of the spine. Back a little bit. Still engaging the core. Still engaging your breath. One more. Inhale. And then slowly come up, press into downward facing dog as you breathe out. So spreading the fingers here. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. Point the heels towards the back corner of your mat. As you let the head hang, start to walk out your dog, pressing to the heels one at a time, nice and slow or fast, but ensuring that the breath remains at the same pace. Same pace as you had it at the beginning of this practice. Not being affected by the external, the material. Breathe in, and then slowly come back to center on the exhale. Little micro bend in the elbows, definite bend in the knees, whether the heels are on the ground or not. And the head slowly drawing and dropping to the floor, as close as you can get. Inhale. Lift the heels, walk forward towards the front of the mat. Exhaling. Bend the knees, chest to thighs. And then grab the back of the ankles or heels. As you let the head hang, use your chest to feel supported by the knees and the legs. Now begin to sway from side to side. Feel every vertebra from the neck to the skull lengthening. We're creating space. Breathe in. Come back to stillness as you exhale. And then slowly roll yourself up. Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, cool. Front of the mat, big toes touch, little gap in the heel, spread the fingers out nice and wide. We're here. And let's begin. We good? All right, hands to the sky. Inhale. Bend the knees, forward fold. Breathe out. Halfway lift. A long inhale from here. And then step back with the right leg in a lunge. Lower the back knee, chest up nice and high. Take a deep breath in. And then draw the eyes to shut as you continue to lengthen the spine forward. The throat also upwards and the chin moving forward. So looking between the eyebrows, whether your eyes are open or closed. And again, it comes back to this breath. So now that you've checked in physically, now we go metaphysically. Go to the energy of your pranayama. Inhaling and then empty. Tuck the toes under, right foot. Take a breath in. Looking forward, stepping forward, exhale. To the sky, mountain pose, reaching up. Deep inhale. Hands at your heart space. Exhale. Reach up again. Breathe in. Little back bend here. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Urdhva Uttanasana. Inhale. Step back. Left leg. Lower the right knee or left knee. Exhaling. Chest up nice and high. Shoulder blades back again. Leaning forward. Breathing to the spaces that you feel tense, tight, sore. And then using the exhales to relax you, to calm you down. Breathing in. And even longer exhale out. So there's no rush to do what you're doing now because you're already doing it. You're already here, focused on the inhales and the exhales. Fill the lungs again. Shoulders away from the ears. Lift the back knee as you exhale. Take another breath in as you lean forward. And then stepping to the front of the mat, exhaling. To the sky, reaching up. Deep breath in. Hands at your heart in prayer. Uttanasana. Exhale. Reach up. Big inhale. Bend the knees, forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Step back, right leg, lowering, exhaling. So now with the eyes closed, just observe your breath. How it's leading you through every posture, every moment of this experience. Because without it, this would not be happening. None of it would be. breathe in, lift the back knee, stepping forward, folding to the sky, reaching up, deep inhale, hands at your heart in prayer, empty, reach up again, feel the lungs, back bend, forward fold, exhale, halfway lift, inhale, step back left leg, lower the back knee, exhale, chest high, breathing in, neck long, breathe out. And then tuck the toes under, left foot, take another inhale, stepping forward, folding, exhale, Tadasana Namaskar, breathe in, Atmananjali, hands at your heart, exhale. One more time, reaching up, big inhale, back bend, and then bend the knees, core engage, folding, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, step back right leg, lower the back knee, exhale. Chest high, feel the lungs, lift the back knee, and then empty the lungs. One more breath here, and then stepping forward, folding, exhale. To the sky, reaching up, deep inhale, hands at your heart in prayer, and breathe up again, inhale, bend the knees, forward fold, exhale, halfway lift, Urdhva Uttanasana, inhaling, step back, left leg, lower the back knee, breathe out, chest forward, heart forward, inhale, tuck the toes under left foot, exhale, lean forward a little bit more, a deep breath in, and then stepping to the front of your mat, folding, exhale. Hands up high, Tadasana, breathe up, hands at your heart in prayer, and reach up again, deep inhale, forward fold, exhale, halfway lift, Urdhva Uttanasana, breathe in, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank. You need to go to the knees, you go to the knees on the exhale. Cobra or an up dog, Bhujangasana. Deep inhale here. Press back, down facing dog, let it go. And then breathe out. High plank again, inhale. Lower, softly, exhale. Cobra or an up dog. Inhaling. Down facing dog, exhale. We'll do that 4 more times. High plank, breathe in. Elbows forward, go to the knees, lower, exhale. Urdhva Mukta Svanasana or Bhujangasana. Inhale. Adho Mukta Svanasana. Exhale. Come forward, high plank. Inhaling. Shoulders forward, lower the knees if necessary. Exhale. Cobra or an up dog, breathe in. Down facing dog, press back, full breath out. High plank, inhale. Lowering, exhale. Cobra, an up dog, breathe in. Core is engaged, down facing dog, full breath out. Another, high plank, breathe in. And then lowering, breathe out. Lift the chest, inhale. Down facing dog, exhale. Let's do one more time. High plank, breathe in. Lowering, exhale. Cobra or an up dog. Down facing dog, empty the lungs. And then let the head hang. Arms are strong, legs are strong in the breath. Overseeing everything. Feet together at the back of your mat, right leg to the sky. Take a breath in, start to turn the hip open. Beautiful. And then bend the right knee. Twist a little bit here. Inhaling. And then emptying. Right leg straight, breathe in. Come forward, warrior one. Virabhadrasana, right? So right knee, 90 degrees, outer edge of your left foot, hands to the sky. We're here. Biceps in line with the ears. Shoulder blades back. just begin to ground yourself. Just ensure that you're lifting from the inner arches of each foot. Feel like the inner right thigh is spinning up towards the sky as your left hip draws forward, but ensuring that you're flexing through that left quad to support the knee joint. Hands high, take a breath in, and then start to look up on the exhale. Shoulder blades back, take a deep breath in, a little bit lower in the hips, exhale. Beautiful. We're going to go to Trikonasana. We're going to straighten that right leg. Arms go wide. Right, so the left hip, I want you to push it back. Feel the right thigh open up. Inhale, come forward as far as you can, and then hold it here, right? Pull the shoulders away from the spine. So widen them. Take a breath. Right hand on the inside of the calf. Foot, maybe the ground. Left arm to the sky. So whatever option you take, you can use a block or a pillow. Send the crown to the front of your mat. Reach as you continue to press on the outer edge of the left foot. Here, both legs are straight. So again, it's not necessary they need to touch the ground with the hand. Use what's available for you. And then stretch the spine forward. Breathing in. And then out again. So open up the chest. Start to work your gaze up towards the left hand. Inhale. And then draw the left hand over your head. Exhale. Stretch it out. So keep pressing your left hip away from your left hand. And then find that balance as you continue to breathe. From one inhale to the next exhale. Fill the lungs again. Bend the right knee. Hands on the floor. Lowering the back knee. Exhaling. Anjanasana, crescent lunge. So hands up to the sky. Interlace the fingers. And then start to draw the hands up. Right? Press the hands into the ceiling or the sky. Right? So this studio, this ashram that we have, the ceiling is the sky and the ground is the floor. Lifting the chest, breathing in, core still engaged, yeah? And then exhale. One more breath right here. And as you release, hands come onto the floor. Exhale. Tuck the toes under, take a deep inhale. Step forward to a fold. Exhale. To the sky, mountain pose, reaching up. Deep inhale. Back bend here. Bend the knees, folding. Exhale. Halfway lift on the breath in. Now we got this, yeah? Hard and low plank. So you've done a few of these. Come forward, exhaling. Bhujangasana, cobra, or an up dog. Down facing dog, press back. Let it go. Feet together behind you. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in. Turn the hip open as the right heel grounds. And then spreading the fingers as you exhale. Now bending to that left knee. Opening up the hip a little bit more. Stretching through the left side. Breathe in. And then come forward. Warrior one. Exhale. So you have the outer edge of your right foot onto the floor. Hands to the sky again. Shoulders relaxed. Chest up nice and high, biceps in line with the ears, and then start to look up. So from the ground up is where I want your focus from. Inner arches of each foot, outer edge of right foot pressing to the floor, and everything working its way up towards the sky. At the same time, you're grounding and centering yourself. Breathing in, and then out again. A deep inhale. A little bit lower, and then empty. So whether the eyes are open or shut, take one long breath in, and then set up. Go warrior two, but lengthening now the left leg, right? So we go left leg straight, we go straight to triangle. So the right hip is going to move back, left hip, rotate it in and out. Left arm comes forward as far as you can. Inhale, hold here. Relax the shoulders on the exhale. We'll take another breath in, further forward, and then slowly taking the left hand either to the inside of the calf, the ankle, heel, block, strap, whatever you got, use it. And then the right arm's going to go nice and high. Pull the shoulder blades back, extend the arm as you continue to reach for the stars. Breathing in, and then out again. Deep inhale, press into the right foot, and then right arm over your head, exhale. So you can look towards the right hand, try to get that right hand in the same angle as your right leg. So a little bit higher, shooting it up like an arrow. And you can look towards the hand, leading the chin in the direction of the fingertips. Breathe in, open up the chest, and then stay for the exhale. Still relaxed, still breathing, still joyful. Now take one long inhale, stretch, and then release, hands on the floor, bending the left knee and the right knee, which is now on the ground, hands high, your crescent lunge, Anjanasana, interlacing the fingers, and then drawing the hands up, chest goes wide as the hips move to the front of your mat. So continually breathing, right? Notice how the breath originates from the base of your spine and works its way all the way up through the hands. And then as you exhale, the energy goes from the hands back down towards the base of the spine. Take the chest a little bit wider, hands a little bit higher. Fill the lungs one more time. And as you release, hands on the floor, exhale. Take the left leg back. We're going to sit. That green ant out of the way. And we're in Varasana, right? So your hero posture. So at the moment, we're going to have the palms facing down, chest up nice and high, and the spine erect. So not only are we going to stretch the tops of the feet, this is a posture that brings you to hopefully a deeper state of meditation, right? Focusing again, not on the physical. So if you need to sit on a block in between the legs or on a pillow, do it now. Otherwise, we're here, palms facing down, and then draw the eyes to shut. With a slight lift of the chin, take your next inhale. Feel the spine lift, light through the feet, and then grounding as you exhale. So up until this point, we've released a lot of energy, produced it in a different way, and then transacted it, right? Removed it, filling a space with better, more positive energy, whether the energy is a thought or an emotion. Still energy. And we're going to start off with Nadeshodhan Pranayam, your alternate nostril breath. So you're going to close off using your right hand, right nostril. Inhale through the left, nice and deep. Close off the left with the ring finger. Release the right, exhale there. Inhale right side. Close off right, exhale left side. Inhale left. Close off left, exhale right. Right side, breathe in. Switch, left side, breathe out. And it continues. Follow your inhales and exhales, taking your time. Until all that focus is purely on your breath. Still conscious of everything going on, but here we aim to release the subconscious and unconscious. Remember that when you practice yoga, every practice is different, even if the posture is the same. It's not the same as it was yesterday or the day before. Same pose, but the experience is different. Only if you want to bring the memory of what happened before back into the future of what you may think happened, or recall a certain situation or sensation, but then that is not living. You're just pressing rewind and replay. Whereas here we want to create, we want to manifest, always for the moment. Always a new experience on your journey with no path. One more round each side. come back when you're done, palms facing up this time, onto the knees, chin lifted, eyebrow gaze in full. And then taking the hands forward, we're going to press into downward facing dog. So, in this position with a little micro bend in the elbows, the heels are grounded. You need to walk the dog out a little bit more to relieve that tension you may have accumulated in your ankles, in your toes. Go for it otherwise. Remain in stillness. Feel the lungs from the back ribs. Feel this lift. And then back to center on the exhale. Feet together at the back of your mat. Right leg high. Breathe in. You're going to come forward to lunge, but I want you to lunge and take your right foot to the left side of your mat. Yeah, like that. And then your left knee is going to go towards the right side of your mat, pressing on the top of the left foot to give you balance. So you have a little bit of an X going, if you can see from the screen. It's crossed like this, right? And then the hands are going to go high. Take a breath in. You're going to bind, right? Right arm over left to bind here. So eagle. Eagle arms. You feel a twist in the hips or rotation. So here, right hip, rotate it back, left hip, press it forward. And along with squeezing your elbows up, the shoulder blades go wide, the chest goes wide. So using your exhales to release, to cleanse, to purify, to let go. Deep breath in. Long releasing breath out. Hands now onto the floor, right? If you need to take your left hand to the knee, go for it. Otherwise, twist to the right side. The hips stay in the same position. Try to get them to square, but you're leaning on the right side of your mat using your fingertips or hands on a block or a prop of some sort. Observing the stretch in the right hip. Breathing in. And then out again. A deep inhale. Full breath out. More advanced, you're going to take your right arm behind your back. Twist. Look over the right shoulder. So the more you rotate that right shoulder back, the more of a release you're going to get through that right hip. Core is engaged. Breathing in. Twisting. Exhale. Feel the lungs. And then come back to center. Exhaling. All right, so we're going to take our knees, one stacked on top of the other. From here, tops of the feet into the floor. Breathe in. You're going to extend the arms now forward as you sit back slightly on the hips. And then bring your chest closer to the floor. Letting your forehead rest on the mat. Still finding that balance. Taking a breath in. And then releasing. Pressing back into downward facing dog as you exhale. Stack the feet together behind you. Left leg high. Deep inhale. Come forward, lunging. Take that foot, left side to the right side of your mat. Right knee, left side of your mat. And we're here. So if you need to take the hands to the knees, hands on hips to give you balance. This time the left hip's going to rotate back. Right hip rotates forward. Feeling a stretch on the outside of the left side. Hands go high or wide. Take a breath in. Left arm this time over right to bind. So you can go for the full bind, depending on the range of motion you have with your shoulder. And then bring the elbows up, focusing purely on your breath, right? The hands may be blocking your view, but don't worry about the view. I want you to find that inward landscape to look at. to observe. Again, the hips are going to relax, the shoulders are relaxed, the chest is relaxed. Take another inhale, hands a little bit higher, and then breathe out. Fill the lungs one more time, and as you release the hands, bring them to the floor on the left side of your mat. Still observing that rotation, right? Left hip, push it back. Right hip, push it forward. Still breathing. You want to be either on the outer edge of your left foot or have the foot completely flat on the floor. It depends what's happening with that left ankle. But the top of the right foot is supporting this pose as well. Inhaling. And then empty. All right, right hand can stay where it is, left arm behind your back. You're going to twist right across as you look over your left shoulder, pulling the belly button away from the inner thigh. Breathing in and then out again. Shoulders away from the ears. Deep inhale. Turning on the breath out. So here we're looking at a rainbow. One more inhale. And then release, come back to center. Exhale, stack one knee in front of the other. Feet could be wide. Arms gonna come forward again. So bring your forehead to the floor or a block or a pillow. Feeling the chest soften towards the ground. Feeling the arms and shoulders softening to the ground. But still finding that balance, right? So the core is still engaged. So your knees are supporting a majority of the weight, and you're still breathing. One more inhale. And release. Come back up. Exhale. All right, so if you want to sit on a block, you can sit on a block. Alternative, we're going to go to Virasana again. So feet on the outside of your hips. If you want to sit on your heels, you can sit on the heels. So this is the into the rotation. More advanced, you're going to point the toes away. Here. So I tend to press my hands into the ankles just to get a stretch, and then eventually completely relaxing into the hips. All right, so if you have any knee issues, you want to go a little bit higher, or your toes aren't actually pointing out, you're going to be in this position here, or have them close like this, where you're sitting on your heels, right? So a little bit of inter-rotation. You have different options that you can work with, and eventually we'll get to that position. With the palms facing down onto the knees, relax the shoulders, really relax through the hips. There's a lot of tension that we store in this area, right? Svadhisthana, which is considered the subconscious area of energy. And then the base of our spine, Muladhara, unconscious. So these areas tend to be tight because what we hold on to, what we grip, there's a lot of subconscious and unconscious thoughts and emotions. And it's just energy that needs to be let go of in order to expand our consciousness and our awareness for ourselves. So this is where you need to really refrain from the physical. And go into a deeper state of meditation, of focus, of concentration. Go for one more big inhale. chin to the sky, full breath out to the mouth. Nice, and as you slowly go to the fingertips, you're gonna lift yourself up, coming forward. We're gonna sit with the legs straight now, Paschimottanasana, your intense west stretch pose. So we're gonna get the legs straight just to relieve the knees. So having the knees in that position was really healing for it in a way, because of the fact that as soon as you straighten your legs, fresh oxygenated blood will go to those joints, right? Whether the ankle or the knee, even through the hip. All right, hands to the sky, take a breath in, grab the outer edges of each foot, folding on the exhale. Bend the knees here if you need to, chest to thighs, shoulders away from the ears. Really want you to lengthen the spine forward. Take a breath in, and then slowly coming back to center on the exhale. All right, we can do Viparikkrani, which is a half shoulder stand, but if you want to go to Sharvangasana, a full shoulder stand, we go for it. So I'm going to give you one option. You can sit on a block or have your hands close to the hips. We're here. Sam here is doing a full shoulder stand. I want you to just bring the legs over your head into plow halasana. For those of you in this position here, just grab the back of the hamstrings or calves, a little bit of a lift. You can go all the way over if you need to, or choose to stay here. Again, whatever option works, it works. If you have a strap, you can bind the big toes, or just use your fingertips. Take a breath in, and slowly come back up. If you're in halasana, you're going to go back to the floor. Viparikkrani, which I'm in, I'm going to slowly bring the knees to my chest, rocking and rolling a little bit until I come to sitting. Soles of feet to touch, knees wide. Take a breath, inhale, and then coming forward to a fold, breathe out. So stretching the spine, forward folding, breathing in, and then out. Cool. Sitting position now. So legs crossed. Half lotus, full lotus, no lotus. Whatever posture works. The arms straight, thumbs connecting to index and middle finger here. Kubera Mudra again. And enjoying this space, this experience of yoga, meditation, of life. Taking your awareness and expansion of your consciousness off the mat to every moment of your existence. Living more consciously, more aware, more attentive. And as you take the hands to your heart space, Atman Anjali Mudra, thumbs connecting to the chest, we'll seal this practice off with a beautiful Om. Inhale. Slight bow of the chin, hands, Ajna, third iris. Satchitananda Soham, Namaste. Thank you very much for joining us here. Thank you, Sam, for helping out. And yeah, be sure to check out Sam's story. She's going to do a little video after this about her yoga journey. And check into that. Otherwise, we have the live classes online, as well as the outdoor classes and the upcoming live workshops or the day retreats. Namaste. Have a good day.